Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Baylor versus Cornell college basketball matchup on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do every day at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK to get 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. These are not available on the website, so you got to text that number. But let's get to this one. It's Baylor taking on Cornell, and while a lot of the big conferences have started conference play, the Big 12 a little bit late to the party, but of course they'll catch up as it is a deep and tough conference this year, and Baylor, they won't be taking a back seat to anybody. Baylor is a perfect 7-0 at home, but just 10-2 straight up, and I say just 10-2 is because I believe the Baylor team that we see is so talented on the floor, it's tough to believe, that they have lost 2 games already, but I think when you see the schedule, it certainly is forgivable, and I think when you see Cornell here 10-2 on the season, 5-2 straight up on the road, but just 2-5 against the number. This Cornell team, not bad for an Ivy League team, and we generally see some Ivy League teams that can really hit those threes and keep their teams in it. But Cornell doesn't generally do it by hitting the threes all that well. This team just shoots really efficiently from the floor, shooting 50.6%. Of course, they haven't played against the Baylors of the world, and Baylor, of course, guards that perimeter like no one's business. They are a super athletic team. Not only do they guard the perimeter really well, they are the number 1 three-point shooting team in the nation, shooting at an alarming 44.7% from beyond the arc. And when it comes to offensive efficiency, this team shoots 52.3% from the floor. That is the 3rd best in the nation. And when it comes to crashing the boards, oh man, defensive rebounding, this is the 2nd best team in the nation when it comes to that as well. So just a lot of athleticism on this Baylor team, and we know that Cornell just has not really seen that. Wins over Colgate and Robert Morris. And then when they played Syracuse, they lost that game by 11 points. In the game they were getting just 4.5. That one was at the Dome. Meanwhile, outside of that, it's Cal State Fullerton and George Mason. Not exactly going to prepare you for what you're going to see here in Baylor. Baylor's losses, Duke and Michigan State are the 2 losses that they've taken, both those recently, and then they played Mississippi Valley State, a get-right game. They were favored by 40.5 and covered. Of course, we've seen Baylor in a dogfight against Florida getting it done, the win over Oregon State earlier this season, and we know that Baylor runs, they are 11 deep off the bench. I just think Baylor just has too much depth in this game, and I think that's going to be the issue. I think Cornell's going to certainly be throwing up those threes and certainly giving themselves a chance to keep it close, but I think in the end, Baylor just way too athletic. I'm going to take Baylor at home, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.